Hi, I'm Rebecca Coelho, and if you're watching this right now, it means you said yes to learning something that I genuinely wish someone had shown me years ago when I was deep in the trenches serving State Farm agents just like you. For over 15 years, I sat across the table from agents, or on the phone, or buried in your financials, and I watched brilliant, hardworking people spend their most valuable hours on things that were stealing time from the work that actually grows an agency, answering the same questions, chasing the same reports, starting from scratch every single time. What I'm about to show you changes all of that, and I mean all of it. What if you had a team member who knew your agency inside and out? Your financials, your goals, your clients, your compliance requirements, your scorecard targets, and was available to you at 2 a.m. on a Sunday when you're preparing for a Monday morning meeting, not a chatbot, not a generic AI tool that gives you the same generic answer it gives everyone else. Your AI, trained on your business, speaking your language, knowing your numbers. That's the Business Command Center, and that's what Imaginary Farms builds for you. We call it your BCC, your Business Command Center. Powered by Claude, one of the most advanced AI systems in the world, built specifically around you and your agency. Think of it as your best hire. Except this one never calls in sick, never needs onboarding twice, never forgets what you told them, and is ready the moment you open your laptop. Your BCC is your AI employee, your always on team member. And today, I want to walk you through exactly what that looks like in real life for a State Farm agent. I want to be real with you for a second because I know what your days actually look like. You're managing staff, chasing retention, hitting scorecard metrics, staying compliant, trying to grow, and somewhere in there, trying to have a life. Most agents I've worked with are incredible at selling, but running the business behind the sales, that's where the cracks show. You don't have a CFO on staff. You don't have a business coach on retainer. You don't have someone who can look at your comp recap and your P&L and tell you in plain English, here's where you are, here's what it means, here's what to do next. Until now. Here's what agents are actually using their BAC for right now. They're asking it to review their financials and flag anything that needs attention before their accountant calls. They're using it to draft internal staff communications, team updates, and social media content that's compliant and on brand in minutes, not hours. They're running their weekly team meetings with their BCC as the prep partner, pulling together talking points, performance summaries, and agenda items automatically. They're asking it tough strategy questions. Should I add a second location? What does my cash flow look like if I hire another team member? And getting thoughtful, informed answers based on their actual numbers. This isn't a toy. This is a business tool that works as hard as you do. Here's what makes what we build different from anything else out there. I didn't come from tech. I came from you, from 15 years of accounting and financial consulting for State Farm agents. I know the scorecard. I know the AIPP. I know the comp structures, the compliance considerations, the reporting nuances that make your world different from every other small business owner. When we build your BCC, we build it with all of that baked in. Your Claude isn't starting from zero, and it's starting from a foundation of deep state farm intelligence customized to your agency. That's not something you can get by signing up for ChatGPT or asking a generic AI a question. This is a purpose built business partner. The process is straightforward, and we handle the heavy lifting. We start with a discovery call. We learn your agency, your goals, your financials, your team structure, everything we need to build your Claude, not a generic one. Then we build. Your Business Command Center is configured, tested, and put through a quality audit. 23 checkpoints before it ever lands in your hands. And then we hand you the keys with training, with support, and with a Claude that already knows you. Most of our clients are up and running within 2 to 3 weeks. And the feedback we hear most, I can't believe I waited this long. The agents who have their BCC live right now are doing things they told me they never had time for. One agent told me she used to spend an entire Sunday preparing for her Monday morning numbers review. Now her BCC preps it for her in about 4 minutes. Another said he finally feels like he has a business partner, someone in his corner who knows his business and helps him think through decisions instead of just reacting to them. That's what this is. Not a feature, not a software subscription, a partner. I want to be honest with you about something. AI is not slowing down. The agents who figure out how to use it well, right now, are going to have an advantage that compounds over time. The ones who wait are going to spend the next 2 years catching up. I built Imaginary Farms because I wanted to be the person who helps you get there first before it gets complicated, before the market is crowded, while I can still give every client the personal attention this setup deserves. Which brings me to today's call. In just a few minutes, you're going to join us live, and I'm going to show you hands on exactly what a business command center looks like in action for a State Farm agent. You'll see it work. You'll ask your questions. And if it's the right fit, we'll talk about what it looks like to get yours built. I do want to be upfront. We are intentionally keeping our client roster small right now. Every setup gets my personal attention, and I'm not willing to compromise that. So spots are genuinely limited. If you're watching this and you feel that pull, that this is exactly what I've been looking for feeling, trust it. Come to the call ready to claim your spot. I'll see you in just a few minutes. I can't wait to show you what's possible.